In our personal and professional lives, we sometimes encounter individuals who are experts at playing mind games. They use words, emotions, and even feigned kindness to seize control, often leaving you feeling confused, guilty, and doubting your own reality. These are the manipulators, skilled professionals at making others question their own sanity. The good news? You can disarm them using their own playbook, without stooping to their level. The key lies in recognizing their tactics and responding with calm, intelligent assertiveness. Here's your guide to taking back your power. 1. The strings-attached kindness, the psychological Trojan horse. The tactic: they overwhelm you with gifts, favors, or excessive compliments to create a powerful sense of obligation. The unspoken message is, after all I've done for you, you owe me. Your defense: accept the kindness, but reject the debt. A simple, warm, and unburdened "thank you so much" is your strongest weapon. Remember, a gift given with the intent of control is not a genuine gift, it's a tool. You are not required to repay it with compliance. Recognize the maneuver for what it is and proceed with caution, not guilt. 2. The moving goalpost. The tactic: just when you think you've met their demand, they change the criteria or raise the bar higher. This keeps you perpetually striving for their approval and too busy to question their authority. Your defense: document agreements and hold the line. Calmly state, let's finish what we originally agreed upon before we move on to anything new. Manipulators thrive in the fog of shifting expectations. By insisting on clarity and finality, you dissolve their power. 3. The damning generalization. The tactic: they magnify a single mistake and use it to define you, while completely erasing your past contributions. You'll hear phrases like, "You never get it right," or "You always let me down." Your defense: restore balance with facts, not emotion. Respond calmly with, "That's a generalization. Are you forgetting that I handled X specific task successfully last week?" Do not over-explain or justify yourself. Simply state the objective truth to counter their distorted narrative. 4. The intimidation game. The tactic: they use a raised voice, aggressive body language, or sudden intensity to frighten you into submission. The goal is to trigger a fear response that overrides your logical thinking. Your defense: your calm silence is your shield. Do not match their volume. Maintain steady eye contact and a relaxed posture. A person who screams loses all power when they realize they cannot rattle you. Your unshakable peace is a clear message that their tactics are ineffective. 5. Reality bending, gaslighting 101. The tactic: this is their masterstroke. They blatantly deny events that happened, twist your words, or make you feel like you're going crazy or being too sensitive. They systematically undermine your trust in your own memory and perception. Your defense: trust your gut and document reality. Keep a private journal of important conversations. When they deny something, state calmly and firmly, "My recollection of that event is different." Your awareness of the tactic is the very weapon they cannot manipulate. 6. The smear campaign. The tactic: they begin a subtle, behind-the-scenes campaign to tarnish your reputation. They might share concerns or half-truths with mutual friends or colleagues to isolate you and make you more dependent on them. Your defense: do not engage in public justification. Defending yourself aggressively often makes you look guilty. Trust that time and your consistent, dignified behavior will reveal the truth. Your character does not need a defense attorney. It needs you to live with integrity. 7. The mirror of accusation, psychological projection. The tactic: they unconsciously project their own negative traits and behaviors onto you. The cheater accuses you of being unfaithful. The lazy coworker claims you are not pulling your weight. Your defense: gently hand the reflection back. You can say, "It sounds like you're describing something you're concerned about in yourself. That's not my behavior." The person who projects their own shadow onto you ends up exposing their own darkness. 8. The battlefield advantage. The tactic: they insist on meeting on their turf, their office, their home, to establish a subconscious sense of dominance and ownership over the interaction. Your defense: neutralize their home field advantage. Propose a neutral location like a coffee shop. If you must meet in their space, carry yourself with the confidence of an honored guest. Sit comfortably, make eye contact, and own your space. Dominance crumbles in the face of unshakable comfort. 9. Word salad and verbal mazes. The tactic: They use rapid-fire speech, complex jargon, or constantly change the subject to confuse, overwhelm, and prevent you from forming a coherent counterargument. Your defense: slow it down and demand clarity. Politely interrupt with, "I want to understand you correctly. Could you please explain that in simpler terms?" Someone who uses confusion as a weapon is terrified of clarity. 10. The silent treatment. The tactic: they use deliberate, punishing silence to provoke anxiety, make you chase their approval, and force you to cave in to their demands just to restore peace. Your defense: do not chase. Do not feed it. Give them the space they are demanding. Use that time to focus on your own peace and priorities. Their silent treatment loses all power the moment you demonstrate that you are perfectly fine without their noise. Your indifference to their punishment is your ultimate freedom. 11. The false urgency trap. The tactic: they create an artificial crisis, pressuring you to make a quick decision before you have time to think it through. This is a one-time offer. Or if you don't decide right now, I'll have to offer it to someone else. The goal is to bypass your logical, critical thinking. Your defense: slow down and deconstruct the deadline. Calmly reply, "If this is such a great opportunity, it will still be one tomorrow. I need time to think it over." A genuine offer does not fear scrutiny. By refusing to be rushed, you call their bluff and regain the time needed to make a rational choice. 12. The good cop, bad cop routine. The tactic: often used in groups or even by a single person who shifts roles. They present themselves as the reasonable one who is on your side, protecting you from a harsher, imaginary third party or their own bad side. This makes you feel grateful and compliant with the good cop. Your defense: recognize the play and don't take the bait. You can say, "It seems like you're both presenting different perspectives, but I need to deal with this situation directly." Refuse to engage with the fictional drama. By addressing the core issue neutrally, you collapse the stage dynamic. 13. Strategic victimhood. The tactic: they constantly portray themselves as the victim of circumstances or other people's cruelty. They use your empathy and desire to help as a lever for control. If you question them, you're labeled insensitive or just like everyone else who hurt them. Your defense: offer empathy without ownership of their problems. Say, "I'm sorry you're going through that. What do you plan to do about it?" This expresses compassion while firmly placing the responsibility for their solutions back on them. It prevents you from being cast as the perpetual rescuer. 14. Forced teaming. The tactic: they use language like "we," "us," and "our" prematurely to create a false sense of partnership and shared fate. "We're in this together," or "this is what we need to do." This is designed to make dissent feel like a betrayal of the team. Your defense: clarify boundaries and responsibilities. Gently but firmly correct the narrative. "I appreciate the sentiment, but I need to make my own decisions here." Or let us be clear about what you are responsible for and what I am responsible for. Defining individual roles dismantles the false unity. 15. The strategic incompetence. The tactic: they pretend to be helpless or bad at a certain task, e.g., "I'm just terrible with technology," or "I can never express this correctly," so that you will feel obligated to step in and do it for them. It's a way to delegate their responsibilities under the guise of helplessness. Your defense: empower them instead of enabling them. Respond with, "I'm sure you can figure it out. There are great tutorials online," or "let me talk you through the first step." Offer guidance, not a takeover. This encourages their self-sufficiency and shows that you won't be maneuvered into doing their work. The final, unshakable truth. A manipulator's playbook is vast, but its power is entirely dependent on your participation. When you learn to recognize these tactics, from the strings attached, kindness to the strategic incompetence, you transform from a player in their game into a conscious observer. Your greatest armor is your self-worth, and your sharpest weapon is your unwavering boundary. True strength is found not in the loudest scream, but in the quiet, confident decision to no longer play. If you found this guide empowering, take the next step in strengthening your personal boundaries. Save this video and return to it whenever you need a reminder of your own power. Share it with a friend who could use these strategies. You might be the catalyst for a positive change in their life. Follow for more content like this, as we continue to explore the tools and mindsets for building an unbreakable character and a life of your own design. Stay sharp, keep focused, you deserve the best.